It's a significant day for the Memorial Garden project. Just talk us, A, what we're doing here today, and B, the sort of background behind it.
So today we're just breaking ground on the Turf Moor Memorial Garden. It's the first real physical element of the garden being built. 2.5 years worth of work and decision making behind the scenes have got us to a stage where we can actually deliver the garden financially, and we've got planning permission from Burnley Council. So yeah, this is the first physical manifestation of the Turf Moor Memorial Garden. Aesthetically, it will look better. The ground itself will have a garden, a memorial garden for those supporters that have passed away, sadly, and they'll have an area for reflection for families to come to. And it also allows those supporters that have passed away to be closer to their club. I think a lot of other clubs have already gone ahead with some of these things before, so to actually get one at Turf Moor, and it's such a great location as well. You know, we're just behind the Jimmy Mack stand. Ideal location, really, as far as I'm concerned.
I'm delighted to be joined by Derek Scott and Frank Casper, two big characters in Burnley Football Club history. Start with you, Derek. How important is this for the club and as a whole, and for supporters, just to have this area where they can be remembered and their families can come?
It's very important. People want to be near the club a lot of the time, even when they pass away. It's going to be a nice area for families to come and visit before games, after games, during the week, so it'll be a good facility, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd echo those thoughts, Frank, and I know this club is very special to your heart, and a lot of people feel that way, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I mean, it's always nice to get something like this for the fans, to come and pay the respects to people, you know, and that's what today is going to be about, you know, the starting of something special.
This club has a lot of history in this club, of course, some great former players as well who might be remembered here, which again is a nice thing when that happens.
Yes, I'm sure it will be, you know, I mean, such as there's quite a few just passed away recently, you know, Peter Noble and people like that, and people can come down and pay the respects and show the respect to them.
So the ground will actually be owned by Burnley Football Club on a peppercorn deal from Burnley Council around the 18th, 19th September, pending the Executive Committee permission. But once that's in hand, the architect and the contractor is in place to go ahead with it straight away, and we're estimating a 6 to 8 week turnaround. We're hoping to start to take orders for plaques towards the end of this month, start of September. This is the fabric of the football club, isn't it? The supporters are the club, and everything behind the club is always fan-based. So having somewhere that is where fans are and the players, you know, hopefully we're going to have some memorials here to some players in here as well, so a couple of statues, and then they'll be intermingled, so people's ashes and the ashes of former players are all in the same place, and it's a really nice place to reflect and remember those people that have passed away.
That's why I've got you, Frank. It's lovely to see you here. What are you making of Burnley these days? Another season in the Premier League?
Well, it's fantastic, isn't it? You know, I mean, only competing with the big boys. It's not a level playing field anymore. It's difficult, but the players he's fetched in, it looks like it's going to be a good season for us.
And yourself, Derek, we're here in the mid-70s and as a First Division club. It's great that the club last season managed to retain that status for the first time since your days.
It is. Obviously they failed the first 2 times, but the manager's done a great job, the players as well. Obviously with the record they had last year, not winning only 1 game away from home, obviously it's a magnificent achievement to stay in the Premiership, and hopefully we can do a bit better this season.